Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of Dungeon Town. Just wanted to put this in here real quick, give a quick shout out to you for listening. We really appreciate it. We just aired last week and we're at over 100 listens already, which is pretty crazy to think that people have listened to us play D&D for over 100 hours. It absolutely boggles my mind. So I want to say thank you to anyone listening. If you enjoyed the show, please give us a good review on your podcast platform of choice, because a good review goes a long way to make sure other people can hear the show if they're interested. And just be sure to spread the word around. Maybe send me an email, something funny, something nice, and I'll read it during the end of the show. All right, thanks again for listening. I'll shut up now. Enjoy the episode. Previously on Dungeon Town.
Just sign these liability waivers and say your prayers, rest up. First job's in the morning.
How often do people in this line of work get need to invoke the waiver?
Last crew didn't they didn't last too long.
Wait, they just didn't enjoy mopping, so they just quit or something?
Who doesn't enjoy mopping?
They call Lonnie the coward.
And you see, after stepping through the portal, you guys arrive to like a pretty frantic scene.
I'm already pooping.
Like a goblin goes running past and Spit like hits it with his mop and knocks it out.
Well, you killed Joe.
Just yelling at each other now.
Yeah. And you see the troll's kind of like snapped out of it, and he goes berserk, and you guys are in bad shape right now.
Yeah, we're not doing so good.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Dungeon Town. Thanks for joining us in the dungeon dance party. Let's do this. I'm your host, your dungeon master, your dude that you know that's in that band that you can't remember the name of. My name's Dashiell Marko.
Hi, I'm Tim, and I'll be playing Xan'Thoth, the half-elf wizard.
Hi, this is Robert playing Aximar the cleric.
And this is Colby. I'm playing Lonnie, the human brave guy.
Yep.
I want those elongated intros, you know. We'll get there. So when we last left off, you guys were getting your shit wrecked by a troll. This troll was like just laid into your party. Probably took half the party's hit points in a turn as it went berserk after you killed its two buddies. And this troll's kind of on top of you guys, and you see like as it's about to be Aximar's turn, you're probably getting ready to cast a spell, and you just hear the voice of Lionel. He's like, "Hey!" And you see him like fly down and just smack the troll in its face, you know, with his boot. And he flies into your vision as you're laying on the ground and just kicks the troll's head off. Like, hey, now, are you all right there? Here, you up here. I think you dropped your broom. And he like gives
Lonnie,
you a hand to help you up.
Mr. Spitzbroom?
Do you take his hand?
Yeah.
As you take his hand, like you feel like a healing aura. Like around him, and you're immediately put to half your hit points, and you're no longer bloodied.
Oh, look at that. He's good at his job.
He's like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, we did not know that the situation would be so dire. Like I said, when that fireball was, that thing almost hit me.
Yeah, that was quite crazy. Yes.
But that's all right.
It's okay. I don't need help getting up. I'll get up on my own.
Trust
So-
me, you want his help.
At this point, you see like the fight in the sky above, like dying down, and you see the wizard in the blue robe. Like you see his staff like light up in like a big blinding flash as one of like the final red dragons comes like plummeting towards him, and he like strikes it down, and like at the same time you see like Lionel, he kind of like he's like you know, you guys are fine, and he like goes up to kind of join the end of the battle. But as this is happening, like you see the fight between the blue robed wizard and the dragon continue, and he eventually like strikes it down, and it flies like down into the ground, like, or into the town near you guys, like pretty close to you, and like you hear like the doosh as it like hits one of the buildings probably like 100 feet from you guys. And you know, the wizard though doesn't, he seems to think like it's over, and he like joins in the rest of the fight. But you guys all hear like a scream coming from the house that the dragon landed, and you hear like the wail of a child, like ah.
I'm gonna race over to the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely follow in suit as well.
I want to make sure, is Mr. Spit out of that burning building yet?
Yeah,
Hopefully
you
with
see
victims?
him
Okay.
now, like
Cool.
emerging from the building, and him and Smokey, like they look.
Okay.
Smokey looks smoky, you know, like he looks a little charred up.
Are you sure Smokey
but-
didn't die in that fire?
No, he's
Oh,
fine.
come on.
damn
What's
it.
wrong with Smokey?
I hate
I
that
love
guy.
Smokey.
I hate him.
You hate the nicest character.
Yeah,
in the
seriously,
game.
man. Come on.
On
Don't
my
be a
character
hater.
sheet, I literally wrote down Smokey and Morin, our rivals.
Smokey is the
I
only
hate them.
nice person
Dude,
in the game.
Moron is the fucking jerk.
They're both whatever. Okay. So as long as they're cool, I'm running towards Dragon Building too. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't like also stranded in the fire.
Okay.
Sorry.
So as
Concern.
you guys run over to the building, you see it's like been like collapsed by the impact of this dragon as it hit it, and there's like a big beam of the house that like needs to be lifted, and you hear like the wail of the child on the other side of it.
Lonnie, help me lift this thing.
everyone. I was a very good beam lifter back in Dakar.
I'm already lifting it.
I'll help lift it.
Cool. Is Xan'Thoth gonna help?
What do you think?
Not in the way that you would expect.
Is Disky gonna help?
No, I mean, I do have some, like, really convoluted thing, but
I think Disky can act as like a crowbar mechanism, whatever. I mean, like you would try to help, like you want to help these
can get
people that are
some,
trapped.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there,
no,
right?
well, absolutely.
So,
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I had
so,
another
so we'll
idea.
just expedite it, and
Yeah.
unless you got your idea ready.
No, it'll take much longer. So I think having Disky come and help out, like if they can lift it up, they can at least get it on there, and then kind of like
Yeah.
get in a different position.
Yeah,
and
So
be
I'm
able to
gonna
lift
say
from there.
Aximar. Well, I'll say, but like both Aximar and Lonnie, you guys can both roll with advantage, but Xan'Thoth doesn't get a roll
For
because
athletics?
No, I mean,
yeah,
no, you don't want me to roll.
You gave him the advantage.
Yeah. You don't want me to roll.
That's it doesn't matter. I'm not proficient. 19.
13.
I think combined, like that's just enough. And you like lift your way out, or you lift. Here's what happens: you guys lift up this like beam that has like collapsed on the house, and as the two of you, Aximar and Lonnie, lift it, Xan'Thoth, you see inside because like they're like lifting it, and you like see inside, and you see like a little girl in there, and she's like thank you, and she like crawls out, and then you see like the head of like an adult red dragon, like kind of like flop into view, and he looks like he's like in bad shape, and he's like,
Please listen to me.
Okay. I go. I gather the child up to me.
and you're like listening to
Yeah, I'm
you're
not exactly
you're not-
running
you're
right
not
out. I'd
going
be like, well, say what you
No,
have
it's
to
fine.
say
He
quickly.
he crawls a little closer to the the things so that you could hear him. You see him just like, because you could barely hear him before, and he just says,
We do not belong here. Find our maker and end this, please.
and then you see
Excuse
that
me?
you see the spark of life in his eyes just fade away, and and the dragon dies.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't worry. And I dart out.
And this dragon speech was out of earshot of the two of us holding the beam, right?
No, I think you guys could all hear it.
Oh,
like,
okay, cool.
From what like he had to scoot closer so that he could
All right.
relay his message. That's what he did with his dying breath.
I'm still happy the dragon is dead.
Even though it's
I don't
red?
feel so great about it.
My understanding is that dragons hoard riches to themselves while common people go hungry and cold. And also that they burn towns.
We can talk about this later.
I don't see much good.
So as you guys run back outside out of this like collapsing building, you see that the fight is like coming to an end, and there were there were like heroes they're like checking on people in buildings, and they were like making your way towards you. Like they would have been there shortly had you guys not ran in, but you guys see the rest of the remaining like monsters in town. Like looks like a couple goblins and hobgoblins and a couple trolls and like warg dogs like running out of town, and you start to hear like cheers filling the town, and there seems to be like an air of elation around you as you run outside. They're like, we won the day, and he's like probably a few blocks away, but you guys hear Lionel Holiday speaking, and he's like, all right, that was great. We'd like to thank you, Father Dimitri. Thanks to him, we were able to get here just in the nick of time, so be sure to thank him, too. It's not all us. Unfortunately, we have a lot on the docket today, so we have to get going. But we have a special cleanup squad here. They're going to stick around and help you with any other problems you might be having. Just let them know.
I'd like to put my hand up and wave to everyone.
But you just kind of hear that coming from like a couple blocks away, like you.
Yeah, no, I'm just still pretty messed up, so I'm just like doing it. I'm not. I haven't healed myself yet, so I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, are y'all both still? Oh, y'all didn't.
I'm bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
me
that's
too.
okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
I'm-
preserve
I'm
life,
bleeding everywhere.
and I'm gonna give you 5 hit points each.
All right. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Just make like a quick medicine check instead, because you guys are not. You don't have to worry about dying right this second.
Oh,
I mean-
How about you just make a medicine check to see if you can patch him up real quick?
oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'll look at Lonnie first. Like, is he like bleeding? Is he like have open wounds I can stitch up or something, or like?
I'm really messed up.
Roll a medicine check for the party.
Funny story.
Make it with advantage. You're a doctor.
Okay.
Give me the news.
Okay, that's better.
When you're not in combat, you can do that.
Okay,
This is why I want to make
Makes
playing
sense
a
to me.
healer fun.
thanks. 21, 25.
Over 20.
Yeah, over 20.
You're level 2. You could just say over 20.
Okay, yeah.
You patch everyone to stable. If you were at below half your hit points, you are now at your half max.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
There.
Thanks,
that's your
buddy.
downtime.
Gave me
healing.
one
Yeah.
one hit
Or your
point.
like that's your healer's kit, your healer background. You can do that as long as it's not lethal.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if he got nat 20'd and lost a limb or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can't regrow the limb.
Oh, I can't wait until
If
the
I
limbs
have the
start getting
limb-
chopped off. That's gonna be so great. I'm
Well,
so
at that
excited.
level, if I have the limb, I can probably stitch it back, but it's still gonna like take a minute. I can't like do that as an action in combat.
But you can do like what is that, like greater restoration or something, or
Yeah.
All right, so
Anyway, yeah, let's just plug forward. Come on, this is-
you guys hear, like, as you guys are healing up and like making your, like, you guys are like patching yourselves back together.
Yeah.
And you hear Lionel's voice be like, "Well, all right. Well, if no one else has any other questions, we're just gonna get going."
Well, I have questions.
Hold on.
Like you hear him like a couple blocks away.
I'm gonna start like hustling.
Hello. Oh yeah, I got a couple questions. Yeah, I'm also being like, I don't really know.
All right.
I
so
am
you
not
guys
hustling. I'm staying behind.
Okay. Xan'Thoth and Aximar, you guys like run up to, a couple blocks away. It's like town square over there, and you guys see like a big crowd of people, and like people are like drinking and partying and like hanging out, and everyone's like listening to Lionel talk, and Dagon and the other 8 like new heroes are behind him, and he's basically he's like, yeah, it's been great just hanging out here, but we gotta go. We got another job to get to, and we're almost late. Just ask our crew for anything. The Kobold Spirit, he's their boss. So anything you need, coffee, lunch, a good sweeping up, you're good to go. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then we'll just get going. And you guys kind of run up as he's saying that.
Well, excuse me. Hold on. I got a couple questions. Excuse me.
He's like, oh, Xan'Thoth, my friend, how are you?
Holy crap! I remember my name. How's it going? Is that what he just asked?
He's like, hello. I have exactly 120 seconds to talk to you.
Okay, well, first off, what are we doing here? Why did we come with you immediately? Like, if we're supposed to be cleanup crew, like, why are we in the middle of battle? What am I supposed to be doing here?
Well, young Xan'Thoth, thank you again for joining the power company. We are just so glad to have you. You just follow Spit's lead, and we'll come back. We'll come back to get you, in, I don't know, a couple weeks, a month. Just keep an eye on Smokey for me, will ya?
Yeah, I mean, sure, whatever, but... So, what, I'm just supposed to hang around until somebody asks me to do something?
Oh, I'm sure you'll have plenty to do. That mayor, he seems like a piece of work. You just do whatever he says.
So we work for the mayor now?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, no, you work for me, but you do whatever he says. That's your job.
So, like, oh, okay, so we're like consultants.
Oh, no.
Wait, what? So, no?
I'm sorry, I only have about 60 more seconds, but you're more of errand boys. You just do whatever they say. They need goblins killed. They need all these nasty little things. I don't have time for them. I don't.
Oh, okay. Or, help them
They need
clean.
goblins killed. They need whatever. Just do it.
Oh, okay.
I
so,
don't have
like,
time for that.
Okay. Oh, no. I understand now. So, like, we're like, we're our own private little outpost to, like, protect the city.
Sure.
After cleaning up... Wait a minute. He can disappear right as soon as I start realizing it if he wants, because I'm like, wait a minute. There's a whole dragon to clean up right now.
Yeah. And at this point, he's like shaking like people's hands and like getting his lures. And he's like, "All right, well, we really do have to go."
Whoa,
Does anyone else have any like final inquiries?
One quick one.
No.
What are we
I
supposed
just
to
had
do with the
something I
dragon?
want to be doing while they ran off there, but
Okay, we'll get to that once.
Yeah.
Did you have anything, Aximar?
No, Aximar is in stunned silence.
Okay. Okay. Did you have a final thing that you wanted to ask him?
Oh yeah, just one quick little thing. I know we're going to have to deal with this dragon. How are we supposed to do that? This is my first time ever doing something like this.
Oh, it's fine. The people here, they know what to do. This isn't the first time that we've been here. Now, I just hope that you do better than the last team.
I'm pretty tidy.
That look that Colby's giving me right now.
I hope I'm doing the right thing, but I know what I'm doing with that dragon already.
Well,
He says, well, that will go to, that'll go to public office. That is
you can
valuable material.
You can count on me, sir. I'm pretty tidy.
On a meta level, I'll even say like as you know, we're never gonna fucking talk about this unless I just say right now. So when you buy a contract with the Power Co, any monster remains are yours for the taking. It's part of it. Well, not yours, but they're the town's. They're whoever paid for the contract. It's theirs.
I was just starting to collect them. That's all I want to be doing.
The
with my
loot
time.
is yours, but the remains are theirs. If they hire you to kill a dragon, then they get the dragon horn or whatever.
That's fine.
The scales and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about who gets them, but during this whole conversation with them, I would like to be systematically dismantling the dragon of valuable parts as I see them. So begin by pulling teeth and then move on to
it's
scales.
in that wrecked building right now. You gotta make a big thing about it to get back in there. You need to.
Yeah, I'm clearing away to it. That's what I started working on when you guys ran off. Is all right. Time to start butchering this dragon.
Okay. How about this? Just make a athletics check.
All
Because
right.
actually, this is like right when the game's about to open up.
That's fine.
So.
Yeah. No. I imagine there's steps to getting in there, past like holding this beam up again. That's a 20 total.
Okay, I'll say that's enough that you can worm your way through. And how are you going to attempt to... What are you trying to do to this dragon corpse?
I'm going to use my axe and just... first, I'm going to start chopping out its teeth. And just, like, putting them in a tidy pile in the corner. And once I have chopped out its teeth, I want to move on to its scales and start putting them in a tidy pile.
Okay, I'll say you get to the
What do
teeth.
you have that can cut through dragon bone?
Here's
I
what
guess we're going to find out,
Here's what I'll say.
if anything.
You get to the teeth, and you tuck a few teeth away in your tunic, but at that time,
No, I'm not taking them. I'm just going through the process of deboning it.
Okay, well, you get to taking a few teeth, and the half-orc barbarian Grob, he still has his fly spell, and he flies in through the top of the building. He's like, "Hey,
Cool.
What you doing? You're not supposed to do that.
I'm just going through the work of deboning this dragon for the people here.
And he's like,
Just organizing the loot.
you get out the house right now.
Okay. And I will stop whatever I'm doing and walk out of the house.
okay, he
Grob.
not gonna
You buzzkill.
Yeah, he's doing his job. That's his job.
Oh, well, we're just going to leave a dragon there. We've got to cut it down into its valuable pieces.
Well, he's taking care of it now.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Oh, yeah.
You just started defacing the dragon corpse and
Well, somebody has to.
You just went straight for mutilating it.
I mean, somebody has to deal with the
nobody
dragon
wants
corpse.
to preserve that or anything. Maybe possibly.
Somebody has to deal with the dragon corpse. As long as he's doing it, I can move on to other things. That's all I'm saying.
You're not trying to smuggle a dragon tooth or anything?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, well, you just
Those belong to the people of the
you just
town,
did all that stuff.
as is my understanding of the contract. I'm just trying to, like that's what we do, right? Clean up crew, we chop things up.
Well, that wasn't my understanding about it.
Anyway, all right.
So yeah, as I said, Lionel is basically telling you to just go find the mayor. So Lionel is like, well, yeah, as I said, just go find the mayor. I think think he's over there somewhere. And he like points off in the distance. He's like, oh, he looks like he's like a big round man. He's got a big hat on. You'll find him, no problem. Just go get him coffee, go make him lunch, go clean up, just help with everything. Just do it.
Go find the rotund man with a round hat. I think we can do it.
I guess so.
And you guys see, like, probably Lonnie, like, sauntering on back at this point. Or maybe not sauntering, but...
Yeah.
Is he, like, covered in dragon blood? Inexplicably?
Hopefully.
He's got blood on him.
Yeah, wow. It looks
We got
like you
lots of
got
blood
into a
on it.
little
I guess
weird...
it's a lot of it's his anyway. I probably...
Most of it is mine. Yeah.
Ah,
Thank you.
Y'all, maybe we should, like, just sit down for a minute. And talk about what the hell's going on.
Well, I think we just gotta check in with where's Mr. Spit? He'll put us to work.
Well, I think we're looking for the mayor. Right? The brown guy?
well, I mean, I guess, we could look for either, but I kind of like the idea of hanging out for a little bit, taking a bit of a rest and, like, chatting.
And right now, you guys just see, like... You guys are kind of like town square right now, but you guys see the Power Co. Crew like heading off, and they start to charge up their teleport circle on the dock. And Lionel yells back to you, like he's like super far away, but you can hear his voice totally fine. He's like, all right, you guys, janitors. Just follow Spit's lead, and we'll come get you. We'll come get you. Just let Spit know how you're doing. Remember, just do whatever the mayor says. He's paying you.
We will.
Wait, I thought you were paying us.
We'll keep you on the loop. We'll keep you updated.
Does that mean I get paid twice?
And Spit walks up and he's like, I'm the one paying you. Here's the first week's stipend right here. Just I think you might need it. And he gives you guys 50 gold each.
Yeah, probably. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And you guys see the Power Co start to teleport away.
Well, thank you, Mr. Spit. What can we do now to help with the cleanup here in town? Is there something we should focus on first, or sounds like Lionel?
Sounds like you ought to do what the boss Lionel said and
go see the mayor.
Yeah, you better go see the mayor.
Okay. Mayor! I'll just start yelling mayor as loud as I can. Mayor! Where's the
You
mayor?
yell.
Do you know where the mayor is?
You yell obnoxiously loud, but the like crash of the waves from the seaside like kind of drown it out,
I don't know how I feel about being upstaged by water, but whatever. Okay.
What are you gonna do about it?
What about? No, I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Did we take a short rest or no?
Yeah, you guys.
That's what I was
you
implying.
guys can be taking a short rest right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
While he's yelling at the water.
Yeah,
I'm rolling a hit.
I think that's what I'm doing. I'm just like gonna walk. That's my short rest, is standing in the short water, yelling
perfect.
at the ocean. Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense. I'm not weirded out by that at all.
Nor should you be.
Oh, you freaking kidding me?
And Spit's like,
All right. I'm all for taking a break on the job, but we should probably get going.
Do I still have fresh blood on me, or is it all dried by now?
I think Aximar probably would have like wiped you off.
Okay.
Would I?
I mean, you're like, that's not you can't.
No,
have
I'm a pretty neurotic cleric.
It's pretty basic.
Yeah, you can't have blood being in your open wounds and whatnot.
Well, yeah, I don't have any like spare clothes for him or anything. Oh, actually, no, I can mend them. Actually, yeah.
Well, I like it canonically if you're doing the doctoral work because it gives more flavor to like when you take a rest and heal up. It's like you're healing them.
Yeah, and
it's not like you magically heal up. It's like you're the doctor and you're like doing the healing.
Yeah. Well, I can also mend their clothes because I have mending.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can wash out stains and stuff. But like punctures or whatever, I can actually like
You
stitch
can
back
do
together.
that with mending.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. Like
So-
I like that canonically. It's like
Yeah.
like we have a canonical reason of why when you take a short rest you,
Like,
you get some heals.
Yeah.
He also mends the little scratches in my robe from my kitty cat.
So
Do I?
No.
So after you guys get done taking your rest, like, you know, you guys are just hanging out for a minute. But you start to see, like, you know, down at the town square, like, there's like kind of like a celebration happening, but you see who you presume to be the mayor. He's like the only person in a black suit with like a top hat around that you see, and you see him kind of like running from house to house, kind of like he's checking that the houses to make sure that like everyone in them's okay, you know, like because they've probably all been slightly damaged through the battle that happened. Mm-hmm. So he's like kind of running around and checking on people, and you see him, and you know, there's like he's got like a guardsman with him, and they're just like kind of checking different buildings and houses.
I'm gonna approach the mayor, and when I think I'm in earshot, I'm gonna just call out, "Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, we're the custodians from the power company."
Oh, you must be the heroes. Yes, you must be the hero.
Yes, we are.
Oh, you're the heroes. The heroes that I hired.
Yep.
Yeah, we work for the
Heroes
power
we
company.
are.
Sorry.
Yes, apparently so. How can we help?
Oh, excellent. We are certainly glad to have you here. Mm-hmm. My name is Lauren Highrock. You were asking what you can do for us. Exactly. And we are so glad to have your help. We in any way that you need, you just ask us, but we all just have a few main problems right now.
Well, before we get into that, it's nice to meet you, Mayor.
Thank you.
What town are you the mayor of?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Where are we?
Oh, I thought they told you.
No.
This is the town of Darkstone.
Darkstone. Oh.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you. I feel welcome.
My main problem right now is a string of missing people. Since the beginning of the moon cycle, I've had 5 people go missing here in Darkstone, and I need to find out what happened to them.
Well, who were they? Do they have anything in common?
Well, Sheriff Frost, he's been on the case, so I'd start by talking to him.
Okay. Well, yes, excellent.
How do we find Sheriff Frost?
Sheriff Frost can be found at the local Justice Department, or what should you call it? What's the old timey jail called?
Saloon? Wait.
Gulag?
It's not a saloon
jail.
or a gulag. Thank
It's
you.
a gulag.
It's not a
Okay,
jail.
calm
It's
it.
a
like
gulag.
Freaking USSR.
At
Okay.
the
Sheriff's office?
yeah, that's what I should say.
This is the
um,
jailhouse.
So let me just a second. So Sheriff Frost can be found at his office.
Okay. Where is that in the town?
And
Sorry, it's
and-
my first time.
May I ask?
he
Oh, sorry.
he's like, I heard you were coming, and I tried to stay organized, and he gives you guys a map that he like had in one of his tunic pockets, and it's like a map of Darkstone.
Oh, thank you. Well, that will be quite helpful. It's my first time here.
So it's got like the most major things outlined on it. So tell me when you guys want to look at this map, and I can tell you what's on it. But for now, let's finish this conversation.
Okay.
And he says, another matter that I need to take care of involves what I believe to be a thieves guild in town. Their leader she's a cunning rogue, and she calls herself Mercy. She's been operating her organization with no regard for our laws here, and she pays off the guards to look the other way. And I can't figure out what she's up to, and that's where I need your help.
What kind of crimes has she been committing?
Burglary, smuggling, kidnapping. I don't know. And then he says,
Kind of sounded like you knew. Those are legit crimes.
Well, I don't have any proof. I just need a set of eyes. I need to know one way or another.
Oh, okay. Well, we can definitely investigate that. Well, I would like to talk with Sheriff Frost first a little bit. Maybe we can like get on a good level with him and then go forward from there.
Certainly. All of that aside, there's a recently growing monster threat, which I'm guessing you just saw part of. Those wretched goblins are hiding in caves and hills to the south, and
that.
their numbers, they keep growing. We can't even keep them out of town. They're all over the place, and you'll see them around. There's been reports of orcs settling on the other side of the island, near our other farming colony there. And we've even seen strange monsters there as of late. And, well, all we know about this place really is that it was appeared to be cleansed and hallowed by heroes long ago, or so the natives that we've met say. But just this last few moons did the monsters and other creatures start reappearing.
So it was just recently, like, how many nights ago? What was it that you said?
Oh, I mean the long moon. It was, in our terms, it would be about a year ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, yes, that does sound quite serious. I guess we should talk to Sheriff Frost then, huh?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure that he can answer any further questions that you have. You'll find yourself a room at the inn with a week paid for by me, but you'll excuse me. I have to now be off. I have to make sure that everyone here is all right.
Okay. Yes. Of course. Is there any way that we can help with that currently, or should we just go? Do you have it under control?
And yeah, you see, like, kind of like the town's like it looks like this town kind of has it shit together in a little bit, like on, like, basic, like, or just like there's like a kind of celebration happening, but people are like all pitching in to like help with what's going on here. So like at this point, like the building that you guys were in, like there's people propping it back up and putting it back together, and like this town's kind of on it, like in that respect.
Mayor, I don't know how long we're gonna be stranded in your town. Is there a place we could stay?
As I said, I have procured you a week's rent at the local inn.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
You'll see the inn right here, and he points at it on your map. It's called the Lucky Strike, and you'll find Miss Cookie there, and she's, I'm sure she will treat you well. I've told her that you're on your way. There are other local inns in town, but I would recommend this one. There is one major rule that we have here in Darkstone, and that is that no man must ever be slain within the walls of this town. If you find a monster nuisance or a monster threat here, you may take the life of a monster, but no man may be slain in this town.
Even in self-defense?
What
No.
species do you define as men?
It is a crime to slay a man in this town.
Even
A
if
humanoid, bipedal, a person, like a.
I slayed a hobgoblin not an hour ago.
Now that shit. See, this guy actually has a stutter, and I don't know if I like it or not, but
He's also spouting some pretty frightening rhetoric for a government official.
That hobgoblin was a monster threat. The life of a hobgoblin
He's a human, right?
You must understand. If you do not want to take the life of a human of a person.
No, I don't.
I don't want to tell. I do not want to tell you what will happen if you do that.
So no humans, no elves. I'm taking.
No
elves are protected.
No humans, elves, dwarves, any other playable races.
I mean, I'm not going to hurt anybody unless they come from me
that's
first.
helpful. I mean, it's like, if I needed to know about elves and have elves, because if members of my party are classified as non-men here, that could be a real issue.
I think we're covered.
Well, now we know we are.
Why don't we head to the inn and try to get settled in? Maybe learn our bearings from Miss Cookie about who to talk to and not talk to.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now you guys have like kind of the inn that you're saying. You talk to the mayor. That Sheriff Frost kind of has some of the deets.
What time of day is it?
Yeah,
at this point,
just about to ask that.
I'll say it's about. It's probably like early afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's go see Miss Cookie. Maybe set our things down, get changed.
Yeah, I think it would be good to unload some things. I don't need to carry everything with me all the time.
Right. And this is where we go open game.
Well, yeah.
For the record.
All right, we're there, dude. Guys, we made it.
I have no script anymore.
We made it through the tutorial.
Well, yeah.
You made it through the tutorial.
Yeah,
exactly.
We just
press
the
play
town
to
is
begin.
still in crisis mode. It seems like they have a lot under control, but I think we should go check in with the sheriff first, make sure he knows where we are.
Well, that's what I was
see
thinking.
if there's anything urgent.
But I kind of want to just like put down some of my things and not have to carry everything with me.
What are you carrying that you don't need?
Don't you have like a
whole backpack worth of stuff?
I'm gonna break your backpack. No, I'm just kidding. You don't need your backpack? Why do you carry it then?
Well, I mean, it has all my stuff in it now, but if I can put it down and we're gonna like stay in town for a little bit, just go around and chat with people. I don't need to like be ready to jump down a hole or enter some kind of like weird thing every time I leave my room.
I wouldn't go leaving your backpack in strange hotel rooms.
Yeah, this is bewildering to me. You're saying you voluntarily go places that you are not prepared to be.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems fine.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I think we're making asses of ourselves in front of the mayor.
Well, let's look at
try if you can out of game. Try to pick a path for me so that I can plan towards something for next game.
We're going to.
You guys have like three. You guys have three different things. I think you got three different.
We got a few things. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to the inn though.
Yeah, I think we agreed to go to the end first.
I would love.
Well, my plan was just to like go get settled in at the inn, and then I want to go talk to Sheriff Frost. Like that's the first thing I want to do.
Okay.
Considering I was already kind of asked the mayor a couple questions. He's just like, I don't know, go talk to this guy. And I was like, okay, well, that seems like the most obvious for me.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding is we were brought to this town and left here to help clean up messes after this dragon attack. It kind of seems like the mayor's abusing that, but whatever. We'll help out however we can.
Well, he was pretty emphatic about just doing whatever the mayor said.
I know, and so that's why I'm saying we'll do what the mayor said.
Well, because maybe it's like the mayor's resources are focused on cleaning up, so what we're here to do is like be there for the mayor while his other resources are.
Yeah,
cleaning up.
we're here.
That's
to
cool.
help.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We're still like disaster.
I like that. That's a positive. That's positive.
We're here to help any way we can.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I have a broom that is not going to use with any of these.
Lonnie, I think you can drop the broom. Just put it down.
So
on the ground.
as you guys are walking,
I definitely held on to my mom.
That's good. That's dedication.
Probably why you got your asses kicked by the troll.
What? And I'll just try to like wipe dried blood off of myself.
So as you guys are walking through the town, you see it's like kind of trashed right now, but people are like attempting to bring it back up. and you like see kind of the population of this town a little bit, and most of the people that you're seeing, like, you see a motley crew of races, like dwarves and humans, elves and half elves, and a few like half orcs as well. And, you know, some if I didn't say dwarves and gnomes, like, so you see like all kinds of different races here, but it looks like most of like the people here are kind of just like repairing their own like homes or helping their neighbor out that, like, you know, a fireball hit their house or something. So you guys kind of just see like the community working together to try to, you know, like recuperate after this. And, you know, also, you know, you guys are walking through town. You probably give people a hand as you go, and you guys are all, you know, like, I assume you guys would be doing that, you know, as you go. You're like, you know, Xan'Thoth, you help with your disc, you help to like move some rubble, and Aximar, like, you know, you see someone with like a broken leg, and you like, you know, give him like a good leg splint, and, you know, Lonnie, you're probably helping like put the rubble onto, you know, Xan'Thoth's disc or whatever, and you guys are working together doing that, and so on. So yeah, you guys kind of get this like kind of dismal scene as you're walking through the town, and like, even though that the town had this like initial, you know, like kind of triumphant thing, it was after that it's kind of like, all right, well, let's get back to work, because everyone here, like, they all seem to be like working folk, you know, like working people, and you know, you see like the mines in the mountains, like beyond the city, and, you know, you assume like a lot of these people are like miners and whatnot. Like, these are like workers, like common folk. So I had to do an exposition
because as we're walking through, I would like to a little bit too loudly comment about what a dump this place is. Like, oh wow, this place is a real mess.
Well, that's quite rude.
Yeah, you get some like dirty looks from people.
Just saying. I mean, I don't mean to be rude. Just looking around.
And
Lonnie,
like
it's literally our job to make it look better.
And you hear someone you hear someone say like, "That's the one that the paladin said was a coward." And like a couple of the
maybe, but I'm not a
villagers
slob.
just like laugh it off.
You know what? But I'm not a slob. I'm a hygiene individual, and I just stood up to a burning thing, and I lifted it up. You jerks! I just kick the dirt and storm off.
It's
Easy
okay,
there,
Lonnie.
buddy.
Calm down.
You're
calm
gonna
down.
pop a stitch.
I don't
Let's
even
just
remember
get
where we're going anymore.
Let's get set. Let's just do this thing.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I lost my temper there. I'm cool now. We're cool. You got have a cool,
and
funny
you've just
nickname.
kind of like confused these like town people, but they're like I think like kind of like one of like a bigger stockier dude gets up and he's like, "All right, now
I'm having like a miniature
time to go
breakdown.
along."
Okay, I understood.
Come on, Lonnie.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
just keep moving along. It's you know, we're here to help. We're not here to judge.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just having a little tantrum. Sorry. Here we go.
Well, let's keep going then. Come on. It's okay.
So
We're here to clean up, not
you,
judge.
You guys follow your map, and you like kind of go through the downtown area of this like small town. You know, it's like a 2-block strip type thing, and you guys see the Lucky Strike Inn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mining pun. I thought of that. And you see like
cigarettes.
You see like a cookie with like a pickaxe on it is like the sign.
I guess I'll go in the bar and.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, like that's why. I went
Well,
there.
before he said I had to go up to the mayor.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna walk inside.
Yeah, you should say that you
I talked to the bartender. You're still on the street.
you don't just instantly be in places. You have to say that you go to them and then you
That's
are
true.
in them.
I mean, I get it.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to episode 4 of Dungeon Town. We really appreciate you sticking with us and listening to this episode. I apologize, I was kind of off my game on this one. I had a really rough week, so I apologize for all the stuttering and mumbling. It was just a long one for me. Anyway, next game will be much better, I promise. We're gonna play again tomorrow, and I'm in much better spirits, so I promise you a better game. As always, we would like to thank DJ Cutman for all of our chiptune music that we use, like the one that you're hearing right now. We want to thank Pirate Crab for our theme song, Arcane Acoustic, and Gers Mellon. As always, they're really talented, really talented people writing this music that you're hearing. If you want to get in touch with the show, I highly encourage you to send me an email at dungeontownpodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments, you want to leave maybe a message for someone who might be watching, that would be amazing, and I'd love to relay your message or answer your question right here at the end of the show. Alright, as always, we really appreciate you tuning in, and we'll have our next episode up in a week's time. Really hope you've been having fun just watching us with your mind. Alright, we'll see you later.